Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of What Will I Be Watching? This time we're talking about the Spring 2024 lineup and the animes that I watched during that time, so let's go ahead and jump into this. We got the second half of Season 3 of Demon Slayer, which is the Hashira training arc. And again, it's peak. It's peak. It's amazing. It's a must-watch. We have the second half. We have the second half of. We have the second half of the second arc of Mushoku Tensei, basically season 4. Yeah, it's Mushoku Tensei. It's in its own category. We have season three of reincarnated as a slime, and yeah, that's a must watch. We have season 7 of My Hero Academia, and that's a must watch. We have season 3 of Misfit of Demon King Academy. And season 1 was a recommend. Season 2 was a recommend. Season 3 is a cautiously recommend, because a lot of episodes just have them standing and talking and not really doing anything. And it's not nearly as entertaining as the first 2 seasons were. The first 2 seasons were very entertaining. This one, there's just a lot of standing and talking, so it's not nearly as fun. And let's see. Are there any other? No. No, that's it. Okay, so now we're ready to move on to the original animes. So we got the banished former hero lives as he pleases. Honestly, I can't remember what happens in this series, because it is just that boring. I honestly can't remember what happens in this series. I just know I was bored out of my mind. I think I might have fallen asleep during a few episodes. And if an anime is so boring it's making me fall asleep, just burn it. Burn it. Like, it'd be one thing if it was boring but I was still able to stay awake. If I'm able to stay awake despite it being boring, then clearly there's something of substance there that's keeping me awake. But the fact that this series was so boring that I actually fell asleep watching it, like, no. No, burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. So next is, as a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. I really like this one. I really like this one. It has a lot of really good characters that are all very enjoyable. The main character does not get any sort of like overpowered skill, overpowered skill that allows him to beat any enemy. No, he is very weak. But he has an appraisal skill that allows him to see the hidden talents of anyone he looks at. And so, using that skill, he ends up gaining a whole bunch of different followers that have really strong aptitudes for one thing or another, whether it be fighting, assassination, magic, strategy, whatever. He gets different people to come. He ends up getting different people to come work for him, it's a very interesting series. I do really much enjoy it. So, and let's see. Go Go Loser Ranger. where the main character is just one of the mooks. The main character is one of the mooks of the villain group that's constantly being defeated by the Rangers. But the Rangers are super corrupt. They are super corrupt, and they are just heartless, merciless monsters. Basically, think if Power Rangers met the boys. That's basically what you get. Go-Go Loser Ranger is basically what you'd get if you took Power Rangers and fused it together with the boys. So I would say I would recommend it. It was pretty entertaining. An Archdemon's Dilemma: How to Love Your Elf Bride. This one's a cute. This is a cute one. Cute rom-com. Guy who's a demon. Guy who's an archdemon. Oh no, he doesn't start off as an archdemon. He's just a demon. He gains the archdemon title a few episodes into the series. But he's a demon. He's hated by everyone. Hunted by the church, and he ends up falling in love at first sight with an elf slave that he sees at an auction. He buys her, treats her well, treats her with kindness, as much as he can, because like he has a lot of trouble showing emotions on his face, and he has trouble like expressing how he feels. And so but she gets used to it. She starts to understand, oh, okay, so like even if he's not showing it on his face, he's trying to be nice. He's trying to be kind. And it's just really cute to see their romance bloom throughout the series. It's a very cute romance with a shy elf and a demon who doesn't really know how to show his emotions. They're very cute together. Next is Chillin' in Another World with level 2 cheats, with level 2 super cheat powers. Gonna be honest, the main reason why I chose to watch this one was because of the wolf waifu in the poster. There's a Komonomini wolf girl who she looks very pretty. She is absolutely gorgeous. And the opening, I love the opening. I love the opening theme for this one because she literally takes over the opening. She takes charge. The wolf girl, she's not the main character, but she takes over the opening. And anytime some of the other characters, some of the other girls in the series, potential harem mates, show up in the opening, she literally pushes them out of frame. She literally pushes them out of frame and then goes back to dancing and just makes it all about her and the main character. And she just refuses to let any of the other characters get screen time in the opening. It's very funny. It is very funny. And yeah, she refuses to let any other girl near her hubby. She refuses. It's just like, this is not a harem series. I am his only wife. But yeah, it is very interesting. It is very funny, very entertaining. Let's see, Kaiju number 8. I mean, everybody was watching this. Everybody was watching Kaiju number 8 when it was airing. So yeah, that's 100% a must watch. I don't think I even need to explain that. Like, everybody watched it. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical abilities. I hate this series. I hate the story. I hate the characters. I hate the pacing. I hate just how freaking gross it is. Because like here you've got like a 7-year-old kid, as the main character, and this 7-year-old kid has the absolute thickest thighs imaginable. Like the anime literally zooms in on his thick thighs several times throughout the series, where like the only thing in screen is the thick thighs, and it's just, this is a kid. This is a 7-year-old boy. Why are you doing this? This is gross. And then there's several different adult women that are like legitimately lusting over this kid. Not even in a cutesy, haha, funny, suggestive way. No, like straight up I want to straight up admitting in the series that they want to assault this boy. That they want to pin him down and ride him all night long. That is actually something that his maid admits to wanting to do. And it is gross. It is super gross. It is super uncomfortable. The main character is a freaking psychopath. He's a freaking psychopath. He sees his brother, his soldiers, his maid, all getting absolutely tortured. His mate is about to be word that runs with ape. Word that runs with ape, and he's just looking at a book. He's just reading a book when his maid is when the unspeakable is about to happen to his maid. And then when he finally does get off his ass to actually do something, he's a freaking sadist. And he actually makes people not just suffer, but he uses them as guinea pigs. That's the thing. He sees the whole world and everyone in it as guinea pigs for him to experiment his magic with. He doesn't see individuals. He doesn't see people. He sees guinea pigs. It is just pure sadistic, psychopathic behavior. And it is just not good. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand the story. I cannot stand the main character. I cannot stand the pacing. What I hate most of all about this whole series is the fact that the animation is gorgeous. The animation is actually gorgeous. The fight scenes are incredible looking, and I hate that that this beautiful animation is attached to such a horrible character and such a horrible story. That is the most frustrating part about all of it. So, oh, that's right. I forgot about this. I forgot about both of these. Season 3 of The Duke of Death and His Maid. Again, peak. Must watch. I love this series so much. It has the perfect ending. Season 3 gave the perfect ending to the series. I absolutely adore the series. I love all three seasons, and I'm 100% going to be buying the DVD collection of all 3 seasons when that releases. In fact, that might have already released by now. I'm actually going to look that up real quick. Yep, seasons 1 through 3. Seasons 1 through 3. Yep. That's all out. So, I know what I'm buying. I know what I'm buying when I get some money. So next is Astronaut. This is a really interesting one because the animation style looks like something you would expect out of like the 80s. Like animes from the 80s had a very unique animation style to them. This anime harkens back to that, and it has the same kind of animation style that you would have expected from an anime from the 80s. Like it is absolutely amazing. It looks really good, and it is a very cute rom-com. Think of it like a more wholesome and say so to Love Ru. That's basically what it is. You've got the main love interest, the main girl. She's an alien, a princess from a faraway planet, and she came here to search. For something and to get away from her controlling parent. She ends up really loving it on Earth and doesn't want to leave, and then ends up falling in love with the main character, a human guy who doesn't have a whole lot of skills, but he is good at cooking, and she becomes addicted to his cooking. And the two of them end up falling in love over the course of the series, and it is very cute. It is a very cute rom-com. It is basically a wholesome and say so to Love Ru. There is virtually no fan service in the series, but it is very cute. Very cute, very enjoyable. Let's see. Anything else? There's that one. And is that the only one I haven't covered? Yes, it is. All right. And last one. The last one is Mission Yozakura Family. It ran for 27 episodes, and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I never knew about this manga. I had never heard of it. But after watching the anime, yeah, I'm reading the manga now. I've only read a few chapters past where the anime stops. But I love this series. It is so entertaining. The main dude, he loses his family. He lost his family when he was young, and so his childhood friend was basically there for him, and basically helped give him a reason to live. And since then, he's been in love with her. And then one day, he starts being hunted by this strange assassin. Like, he's being hunted, and he's just running around trying to avoid being killed. And then she shows up, takes him back to her house, and all of her siblings are there, and they're all helping him to stay safe. And it turns out the assassin that's trying to kill him is her older brother. Because he's got a sister complex and hates any guy who gets within a few yards of her. Any guy who gets within a few yards of her, he just hates and wants dead. And so in order to stop him from killing him, he basically agrees to marry her because their whole clan says that, family members cannot kill each other. So if he agrees to marry her, he will essentially be family. And so yeah, since he loves her, of course, since he's already in love with her, of course he's gonna accept. Yeah, she also loves him. She's loved him for a long time. And I love the family. I love all the different characters in the. I love all the different characters in the series. All the different family members. The oldest brother, the one who's trying to kill the main character, he's an asshole. I don't particularly care. I don't particularly care for him. I don't hate him, but I'm not a fan. But I love all the other characters, and even the villains. The villains are so sympathetic. And like you get the sense that like they did not ask to be put into a position where they have to play the part of the villain. Like society made them villains. Like they were each of them were products of unfortunate circumstances, and society branded them as villains. And so now they're basically just kind of they've basically internalized that, what they've been told. They've been told that they're monsters, that they're villains, and they've basically internalized that. And now they're just going along with it because it feels like because to them it feels like there's no alternative. Like no one will ever accept them as anything other than villains. And so like you just feel so bad for the villains of this series, because you know that like if they were given a chance, they probably would turn their lives around. So, but the series is fantastic, and this is just the first season. There's going to be a season 2. Season 2 has already been confirmed, and there's going to be a time skip as soon as season 2 starts, because they covered the first major arc of the series with the first 27 episodes. I believe it's like the first third of the series that they covered with those 27 episodes. Yeah, it's really good. I absolutely adore this series. I cannot recommend it enough. It is a must watch. I would say it is a must watch. Absolutely. So let's see. That's it. That's it there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. 15. Alright, there's 15 animes for summer 2024. So, anyway, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.